Oh, what a great little intro. Is this on?
Whoop, whoop, whoop. What are we discussing?
We are doing Star Wars, the holiday special, the real episodes.
The real movie. This is where it's at.
What did you think of it?
Oh, straight in, not even a little casual.
I know.
Let's go what year it came out. Let's go what year it came out.
Well, let's actually see if we're actually live yet.
I got a little notification, so I think we are.
It's huge. Trying to get to a thing where I can actually change.
Yeah, we're live. I can see it. I've got on my Chromecast up there on the TV.
Let me just change the thing. 'Cause I think the headline's still going to be sharks.
They just said a shark to fuck.
Yeah.
And it's still a picture of Lazy Hollywood.
All right.
Alright, easy, son.
Hey, that's cool. Let me look. I'll take it for the snapshot, innit? There you go.
Oh, that says Lazy Hollywood.
Oh, all right.
That's what it looks like. Sweet.
Has the title changed? Is this a thing now?
The Star Wars title has changed.
Yay! So it says Star Wars Holiday Special.
It really does. We're really doing this live from the sold out. No, not doing that.
Oh, good lord, man. All right, how are we all doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Griff,
Yes, Paul.
when did this come out? Try to introduce, actually tell people about us. Let's just dive in. For those who haven't listened before, this is Lazy Hollywood. We're pretty much on podcasts most of the time. We've got a lovely website, lazyhollywood.co.uk, where we take original films and compare them to their remake or sequels. We have a great archive of lovely shows. And for some reason, we're doing the Star Wars Holiday Special because it's Christmas and we're looking for the light. We've got myself,
Really
our Paul, we've got Griff, we've got Smiler, and that's all we got.
Hey.
That's all we need.
That's all we need. The dream trio.
All we need is love. All together now. All we need is Life Day. Life Day.
What the fuck? So where are we going to start this one then?
So, have you got, should we run through basically what happened in this beauty?
Yeah. So you want we're going for like bit by bit, yeah? So I'll just introduced properly. In 1978, there was a Star Wars Holiday Special, a TV movie with pretty much all the main cast. And yeah, we're going to tell you how interesting it is. That's fair to say, right? Interesting? Is that the
Yeah.
word?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can say that.
Yeah.
So, it's only fair we start from the beginning. So, on Life Day.
Why do you sound like story time?
I know.
All right.
Oh, it's like you reading out to like a bunch of kindergarten kids.
It's fine. On Life Day, Chewbacca, accompanied by Han Solo, is headed home to see his family. Along the way, the duo are chased by two Star Destroyers, but they escape into hyperspace. Now, I don't know for you guys, at the moment, it seemed pretty normal, quite promising.
Well, it seemed like a nice little. We had all the cast there, and everything seemed quite fine. So I was fairly happy at this point.
I was quite happy. Like, it was only a little short and sweet. They're in trouble. And yeah, they go into hyperspeed. You see the whole stars go into lines and I thought, oh, this might not be as bad as people are making out.
I thought the budget was terrible. Did no one pick that up from like the first minute?
It was a TV movie. It was not cinematic, so I expected the budget to be.
I thought they would just have a lot of the gear left over. I thought they could just
That's right. Yeah.
they could just go grab a couple of Wookiee costumes and slide down to Zanzibar, wherever this is. Where is this? What planet is
Come
this?
and have my Wookiee. Should we go shoot to the next scene?
Yeah,
This is where
yeah.
it got interesting. Meanwhile, on Kashyyyk, Chewbacca's family is preparing for his return, hoping to find the Millennium Falcon. His wife, Marla, runs a computer scan for starships in the area, but is unsuccessful. This bit was frustrating as hell.
I thought you said she run a scam.
Scan.
You know, I know that now. Just saying, sorry.
It was like their version of like computer says no, there's no starships in the area. There was like 10 minutes of like no subtitles whatsoever, and they're like having a full blown conversation, and this is where I was like, oh my god, am I tripping? What's going on?
This was so bizarre. It was just basically a bunch of people. I can't even work it out. No, I can't think. I was waiting for like. I mean, obviously, like everyone knows, the versions of this that you find now are pretty much on, like YouTube. You're not going to find it in the cinema or anything like that, or like DVD because it doesn't exist. But yeah, it was just there was no subtitles. It was just a bunch of randomness.
And what was the little kid doing? He was like walking across the balcony. I was like, is he going to fall? Is this what it's going to be about? Like saving the kids? It's just really random. And then that first little random, like the dancers on the little board.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. It was like, but anyway. So following on that, Marla contacts Luke Skywalker, who, along with R2-D2, is working on his X-Wing starfighter. Luke tells her that he does not know what happened. Marla contacts... Yeah, stop there. This is where, like, okay, we've got Luke Skywalker on camera now. I'm like, okay.
I think Luke he had a haircut. I think he had a
most
fresh
people
haircut.
get
for his
haircuts.
Christmas special.
I felt this was a great moment for him, if I'm honest. I felt he came in, took control of the situation, told us all what was going on, and he proper saved this film for me at this moment.
It's like, not only can he understand what R2-D2 is saying, he can understand what all the Wookiees are saying. I'm like, how fluent is this guy? It's just, yeah, it was just shocking, to say the least.
The smoke that came out that he was repairing, I don't know where that even came from.
I don't know.
It was smoking out of something from the side, but it made no sense. None of it made any sense. The something must have made sense, right?
The whole film didn't make sense, to be honest. Did you actually gather the proper plot of this?
Yeah, it's about Life Day.
Chewie needs to get home for
Life
his
Day.
version of Christmas Day. But
how does the official Life Day song go, Griff?
I forgot. I've got my own little versions of it, but I forgot what the official Life Day song is.
I don't know if I can play it and get away with it without getting pulled.
I'll get pulled.
You reckon?
I think so.
People got it on there.
That's true.
Should we build up to the grand finale?
Build up to the grand finale. So then Marla, Chewie's wife, in case people forget, contacts Sean Dan, a local human trader. He tells her through a careful worded message that Han and Chewbacca are on their way and should be arriving soon. This I thought was kind of clever. He's like they're coming in solo. Han Solo. And yeah, I don't know. I got the gist of it. He's trying to be all cautious because he's got not a stormtrooper. What's an Emperor Guard? I don't know. This is where we need Nick, the big Star Wars buff. whatever is was in the shop. Yeah, it's just another like random little altercation. He's like, I'll just drop off a jetpack later. I'm like, what the hell does a Wookiee need with a jetpack?
Ask yourself what it doesn't need with a jetpack.
What doesn't he need?
I mean, we sat there and thought, I want to see a Wookiee on a jetpack.
Would you like to eat my Wookiee? Don't know why I keep saying that. Sorry. And this is the random bit. So after all that, and obviously he says he'll be around later, Marla then attempts to prepare a meal, the instructions of which are being aired via a local cooking show by eccentric four-armed alien cook, Chef Gormanda. This was it like stir and shake? Stir and shake.
At this point, I'd stop making notes. This, I think, stir and shake might have been my last note. You know that moment where you sit there and you think, that was fun.
Yeah.
We're getting invaded.
I know. That was so hackass.
Yeah, like it's just.
Maybe we are getting hacked. Maybe we're getting Wookiees.
Wookie.
But yeah, no, I stopped making notes. I accepted that this whole film was shit at this point. Can I say that? I've said it.
Yeah, you can say that. I just thought at this point.
Can I swear on the tube? I don't know.
It's like whoever was like writing this must have or at least edited it must think, you know what, this is really promising. This is I got something here. I got something.
Well, it was in all honesty, when I put it on, I thought it was like, how can I say it? Cheaply done. Not cheaply done. I thought it was done really quickly. You know how like when people get things for Christmas like quickly together, like in BBC or something like that? I felt like it is quickly done. And I genuinely thought, right, all these actors, they're not well known. All these people back then, they were just coming out, starting their acting career. So I was just like, they're going to do anything, you know?
I'd love to know how much they got paid for it.
No, they didn't get paid fuck off for this. They surely couldn't have. If Lucas was trying to take this down, or not get out there, like, you know, keep it hush hush.
Yeah.
They must have got some of that Star Wars money.
Star Wars money. So, moving on. Is it Sean or Sean Dan arrives with Life Day gifts for everyone, including a virtual reality fantasy program for Itchy. Yeah, got a name for the little kid. Back on the Falcon, Chewbacca and Han have just come out of hyperspace, not far from Kashyyyk. Han notices an increased Imperial presence, so he decides to land in an unguarded area to the north. As they enter the atmosphere, Lumpy hears the roaring of the ship. Believing Han and Chewie might be arriving, Marla opens the door, but instead finds two stormtroopers and officers. Dun dun dun!
Who come up with these names?
Han gets really stressed, don't he, by going like, why do I always think it's easy getting you home for Life Day? I just don't know.
In like films, how much is this one of the worst ones that you've seen?
To be honest, I think this is one of the. No, for me personally, it is the worst film I've seen for this lazy Hollywood thing.
I don't know, because if you say that, like, even though it was terrible, It was watchable. There has been films that have lost my attention quicker. I
So
think
you're
because I knew the
telling me,
characters. I think because I knew the characters, and I
yeah,
wanted to know
so you're
where it was
telling me
going.
you fully, you're okay. So Griff, you're telling me you fully paid attention to this movie from minute one to 1 hour 24 minutes. You're
Okay, a
telling me
minute
you
one
didn't
to
lose
minute eight.
concentration.
A minute one to an hour and 8 minutes. The whole bar bit at the end, which we'll come to it, I kind of like. Yeah, I was that kind of. I was done.
Yeah,
That broke me.
the bar
And then when
broke you.
Princess Leia sung later on, that was like, oh god.
That was my favourite bit.
Mine was the what do you call it? Boba Fett. That's the film. Boba Fett cartoon bit. That was good.
Yeah, that was
Oh, is
that,
this when they kept on like putting copyright material?
Yeah, I watched
I,
it. So on YouTube, there is the video on its own. That 9 minutes that the kids watching. That is on the
okay.
internet.
cool kids are
So
watching.
we've got the Imperial forces. No, sorry, the Imperials forced their way into the house. An officer orders a search for Chewbacca. As they search, Sean Dan and the others attempt to distract them with food and Marla's music video box. Oh, this music video was just random as hell. Not only does he fast about for 10 minutes moving the box in the right position, I thought he was going to do something cool like a puff of like electric blast to knock him out. But no, he's actually just played like a music video.
Oh, what a music video that was as well.
Oh, it's just.
I mean,
It was just.
do we know this band?
No. Oh, Jefferson Starship, apparently.
Are they a
They were
thing?
a thing. They were a thing back then, weren't they?
They probably like regret and deny being in this movie as well.
Crazy.
I thought all the music little segments went on too long.
So do you even think this would have been good for the time it was released? Like,
No.
obviously we look
No.
at it just now thinking it's crap, but do you think people back then thought, "Oh my god, this is a great Christmas special"?
I think so, because only one Star Wars had been out by then, so there was no big, massive cult following.
Yeah.
I like to
Like-
think people sat there and they just thought, "Oh, why are we celebrating Christmas? And we should be celebrating Life Day." I wouldn't be surprised if like Christmas was cancelled this year and they went straight in for Life Day.
I won't be surprised if Disney actually remake the festive special.
Well, apparently that's what
Oh no.
the Jedi is. The Last Jedi is just a remake of the holiday special.
I'm not going tomorrow night now.
Pretty much scene for
Cheers,
scene.
cheers for that. Cheers for that.
I don't know, Superman. It's not Star Wars.
So when the music finishes, the head officer orders the search to continue. The head officer tells Marla to keep Lumpy busy while they search his room. So Lumpy and the viewing audiences watches a cartoon on a view screen of one of his father's many adventures. Now, as you guys didn't watch this, I'll kind of talk about it. So it's kind of, what do you call it? So it's the first ever introduction of Boba Fett.
My
And
favourite
basically,
character.
Hmm?
My favourite Star Wars character.
Oh, I don't know. Second for mine, I think. Darth Maul's the best.
Nah.
That guy was badass.
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 Badass. Badass.
So yeah, the cartoon shows Luke, Han, and Leia's first encounter with Boba Fett. During a search for a talisman, the Millennium Falcon crashes on a water planet known as Parna. Upon landing, they run into Fett, who claims to want to help them after saving Luke from a giant monster that attacks him from behind. They all board the Falcon, where Han has been infected by a mysterious sleeping virus caused by the talisman. Luke then contracts the virus as well. So at the moment, like, Fett's pretty much like, "Oh, come with me, friend. I'll help you out." So he goes. So Fett then says, I'll go get the cure in town," and Chewie like says, "I'm coming with you," and Fett's like, "You just slow me down," but Chewie's like, "No, I'll definitely come with you." So Fett and Chewie go into Parna City to get the cure. Once they get into the Imperial occupied city, Fett instructs Chewie to stay behind while he gets the cure. Once away from Chewie, Fett contacts Darth Vader. On the Falcon, as C-3PO is caring for Han and Luke, R2-D2 intercepts the call between Vader and Fett, causing worry for C-3PO. Evading the Imperials, Fett and Chewie return to the Falcon with a cure. After everyone recovers from the virus, they learn of Fett's true allegiances. Fett blasts away in his jetpack, promising that they'll meet again. Everyone then escapes from the planet and back to the rebel base on board the Falcon. So it kind of shows as well, like Darth Vader even says, like, because Fett's like, oh, I've got in with them, like, don't worry, I'll bring him. And Darth Vader's like, you really are the greatest bounty hunter. That's why you've got the title of the deadliest bounty hunter. It's pretty good. The animation for its time is pretty... Nowadays, it's not my cup of tea, but I think the animation...
What is your cup of tea nowadays?
So again?
What is your cup of tea nowadays?
3 sugars, splash of milk.
Splash.
PG, bit of Earl Grey.
Oh, it's lovely.
But yeah, it's really good. So yeah, if you do watch, because we'll probably the link of like the video down below, but you have to watch a separate video because on the main video it says copyright. But again, the internet has a memory and it's out there. It's very worth watching. I recommend just watching it on its own. Ignore the whole film. Just watch this. So when the cartoon finishes, Lumpy... I never knew for the whole film he was called Lumpy till now.
I still don't know who Lumpy is.
It's the little kid. The little kid.
Oh, that
the
one.
Kid Wookie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The main one in the whole film, right? He's
Oh.
pretty much the main character, right?
Well, in my mind.
Is he the one that was like having that fantasy with that woman?
No, that's like Grandpa Wookie.
How weird was that? That was
Grandpa
weird.
Wookie.
He looks like... He did like a grandpa, like... He sits there with a little head thing. I thought, oh my god, he's going to get like a haircut, like... It looked like going to a barber shop. But then, yeah, it's just a little fantasy about a woman.
That
I think I'm
was.
coming to that bit now.
Yay.
So, yeah, when the cartoon finishes, Lumpy works to create a translation device from his Amorphium machine that will fool the Imperials into returning to their base by faking their commander's voice. To do so, he first must watch the manual for the device being presented by a malfunctioning, incompetent robot. Oh my god, this robot did my head.
Oh, how annoying was this scene?
I didn't know what he was doing or what was going on.
This was like bad comedy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's like, I can imagine someone in the room going, oh, and he's stuttering, and can you imagine it'd be hilarious? And you think, no, it's not.
Yeah, it was just annoying. And every time he tried to be like, slow down, I'm like, oh, please tell me my internet's gone. And then it came back up again. I was like, oh, it's part of the film. But yeah, I didn't know the fuck he was teaching him. Sorry. Can he swear on the tube?
Yeah.
Swear on the tube, let it happen.
Bollocks.
Just want to throw it out there. I know we do this, but obviously we normally have Andrew on the show, Commander Payne. He's over doing Ghost Recon Predator Hunt on his channel, and it's pretty damn good. So go check that out.
After listening to us.
Yeah, you do both. Open up a new window.
Yeah.
Just like us. Subscribe.
So while the Imperials are all searching downstairs, the living room view screen activates, announcing that Tatooine is now being put under curfew by the Empire because of subversive forces. The video was announced as required viewing for all Imperial forces, and much it features Akmina running the Mos Eisley Cantina. Oh yeah. Part of the scene is shown in the bar. Akmina is approached by admirer Krellman, an amorous alien who misunderstood something she said to him the other night. When the Empire announces the curfew, Akmina announces the last drink, and when the creatures ignore her, she sings a fun song. I won't call it fucking fun. I skipped it. Good night, but not goodbye. set to the Cantina band theme. Yeah, this whole scene, this whole scene, first I was like, oh yeah, it's the Cantina band, like, they're doing the song. And then she starts singing it, like, and it's just, yeah, don't try and put words to it, like, it just doesn't work. It's like someone trying to sing along to Tubular Bells. Like, don't, just leave it. Don't know about you guys.
This whole thing, I didn't understand what's going on with this either.
It's the whole monologue, just the guy going up with flowers and being like, "Oh, we talking?" She's like, "Well, of course we're talking. We're not drinking. We're not doing." I thought, "Fucking hell, I'll be out of it." "Oh, you stuck up cow? I'm out of here then." It wouldn't work nowadays. Too hard work.
All right, so let's take a couple of seconds here to step back and reflect what we've learned so far. Right.
Wookiees have awesome.
Right, because we've got to dissect this. Right, we're going through scene by scene. Let's see what we've got. So we start off. We've got a bunch of Wookiees. Don't understand what they're saying. Obviously annoyed about Chewbacca. Scared he's not going to make it to Light Day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There's a shop involved for no reason.
Well, the shop. Well, he's bringing a present. I'm guessing. I'm guessing the jetpack is for Chewbacca.
Why is there not a scene with Chewbacca and a fucking jetpack? Oh, sorry, can we swear on Chewbacca? Why is there not a scene with Chewbacca?
They blew the budget on the songs.
But how amazing would it be if they're all singing about Light Day and you saw Chewbacca just go into the distance?
That would have made it all worthwhile. So the actually Chewbacca like.
Or the Empire Strikes Back started with Chewbacca just landing with a jetpack, and you think, where did he get that? I need to find out where he got that jetpack from. And you find out he got it for his Light Day present.
That would be good.
That's what I'm saying. There's a missed opportunity. Is it too late for us to release?
Do you think everyone sang their own songs, like Mariah Carey?
Why, Carey? She wanted this.
Carrie Fisher.
Oh, I missed that.
Carrie Fisher, man. Was that her really singing in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm basing it on nothing, but I'm confident that she stepped up.
Yeah.
I felt there was enough nervousness in the voice for me to believe it was her. But you know when someone's miming, they're just like I've got this. I'm not bothered.
Got this.
Yeah, there was this whole sort of where she was like, on this day of life. It's really awkward, like, I'm singing. I can't be. You know? A bit like Snowman. I felt like she was singing the Snowman thing. You can imagine her, she's standing there doing that. I thought she did a great day.
Would you like to come to Life Day? Have some dinner with some Wookiees.
I won't sing my lightsaber song. So Life Day. So that's where we're at the moment. Everyone's trying to get Chewbacca to get his rocket pack.
Yeah.
Transition noise. Go.
Hey, you actually do impressions really well, man. I can't even lie.
Well, it's just that one, isn't it?
No. You've done others.
Well, I
won't say them. I'll say it like, if it touches upon another another show, I'll be like, hey.
What about
Schwarzenegger?
Oh, I got that.
Get to the chopper.
Get down.
But yeah.
Got that.
Hey,
got this.
Is there an actual? Did you find a budget for this film, Griff?
I don't think there is one.
TV movie. It's hard to find, isn't it? Yeah.
I think they all just made it in the park.
I think it's all their contractual. They had to do this.
I like to think they made this on the set.
5.
They just made this on the set of A New Hope.
And I swear this scene by scene didn't do it. I swear the Darth Vader scene, that was recycled.
Bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum,
That's right, Sally.
Oh, alright, sorry.
That's right.
I just wanted to make sure we're up to speed, that we know what's going on with the Wookiee.
$1
Now,
million.
now we know we've got...
Yeah, so we've got the Imperial forces searching Chewie's house for Chewie, looking all for him. And
Keep her
Chewie
out.
and Han Solo are busy trying to get back.
Still trying. There wasn't enough time with them getting back. I
No.
think there should have been a few cut scenes of them just sort of like dancing to music, you know, in the cabin or something.
That would be cool.
That was a great opportunity to have other Life Day songs rather than the Life Day song.
Definitely.
And it would have worked well for Mariah Carey. That's the moment she could have got a song in.
If she was alive. Oh, what?
You're telling me she wasn't alive in 1978? Mariah Carey, oldest and lovely old lady.
I thought she was the same kind of age as us.
No, she's
No,
older.
Mariah Carey's like nearly 50 years old, man.
Yeah, she was like cool when we were young.
Oh, wow.
She's still cool now, obviously, but I'm saying. She was on TV. Again, all that when we were younger.
Huge.
Yeah, she was 10 years old when this this holiday special was out.
Yeah, she could have done that. She could have sung.
Easily. She could have been Lumpy. You don't know.
Well, maybe she. Well, you know.
I'm not lying. Like, so you know when you check out like celebrities Wikipedia and it tells you their age and everything like that.
Yeah.
On her page, I think she's like lied about her age because it says she was born in March 27th, 1969 or 1970. So it's like she never wanted to be a year older than what everyone expected. It doesn't actually have a confirmation of how old she is.
We need to. Well, she's all right. I don't know. What can we do about this?
Well, we could go back to Star Wars. Sorry, I was well off topic there. But yeah, I found her so fascinating.
Found you fascinating.
I found out that this show was $1 million to make.
Wow.
That's not
What
bad.
a waste of money.
Well, if you think about it, The Empire Strikes Back was $18 million US. And then one of the other ones, which one's there, was $13 million. So that $1 million to make that Christmas special, I thought could have went to a better cause. No? Yeah? No.
Yeah. What would you do with it, though? Like, if you had to make a Star Wars holiday special, what would you do?
What? If you made a holiday special like in 2017 or back in
Then you had
1978?
all the cast. You had all the original cast. What would your story be?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Come on. No, we'll sit in here.
Mine would be about little. Oh my god.
Ewoks.
Yeah, the little cute things. Is that the little cute things?
Yeah.
Ewoks.
Yeah, I'd bring them back into it, man.
Didn't Ewoks have their own
They haven't
movie?
they haven't been out
Ewoks
yet.
wasn't in the third. Ewoks
No.
wasn't in episode 4, was it?
No.
No.
Yeah, they were episode 6. Oh, okay.
I'd have it as Darth Vader was actually Father Christmas. And like what he really trying to say is, Luke, I'm your father, but they ended out the Christmas bit.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, spoiler alert, by the way, if no one's seen Star Wars.
Dislike. What? You could have it in the Millennium Falcon or whatever. What if they hit Santa?
That'd be good. And then they had to kind of like then deliver all the presents on the Falcon.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Santa Claus, ain't it?
No, but I'm talking about Star Wars, the holiday special. I'm not talking about Santa Claus.
They used to deliver a whole lot of lightsabers to kids.
Yeah. And then sort of Chewbacca's just there.
Jetpacks and Wookiees.
Chewbacca's got to get his jetpack out, and we can just lose Life Day completely.
A Wookiee's just not for Christmas. It's every day.
Oh yeah. And you just go around and give it to people from other films, like a Gremlin or something, and they weren't around yet. I don't know.
Hey, was the Wookiee designed on Bigfoot? Was it actually designed or they got the concept from Bigfoot?
I like to think it's just a little
Or
drawing.
the Yeti?
The Yeti. I like to think it's just a little scribble that got out of control. And someone walked in and said, "What's that?" And he just looked at him and went, "Wookiee!" He just went, "Okay, that's good." And that's how it was born.
Shit.
Maybe drawn on a train. I don't know.
Shall we carry on with the film?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Let's slowly start to wrap this bad boy up. Let's get part.
We are getting.
I know we are, and I'm probably the reason we're not there.
Go on, let's do it.
All right.
So Lumpy uses this opportunity to put his plan into motion, faking a repeated call for the Imperials to return to base. They leave, but the head officer instructs one of the stormtroopers to stay behind. After the other Imperials leave, the stormtrooper still hears the repeating signal and realizes they were tricked. He finds Lumpy and destroys the machine, then chases Lumpy outside. This has got to be a drinking game, ain't it? Every time I say Lumpy, you got to drink.
Oh,
Ah,
right.
What are you
Yeah,
drinking?
we'll put that in the description.
Definitely. As they both run onto the deck, Han and Chewbacca arrive. Chewie protects Lumpy as Han dispatches the stormtrooper. After reuniting with everyone, an Imperial officer appears on the view screen, giving a general alert for the missing stormtrooper. Sean Dan quickly says that the trooper stole food and supplies and deserted, and the officer says he will send out a search party. The danger averted, the family prepares to go to the festival at the Tree of Life. Oh, I wonder if Brad Pitt was there.
At one point in this film, is he called Lumpy?
I don't remember.
Because I'm thinking, is this person just named them Lumpy?
What, in Wikipedia?
Yeah,
Probably.
The rest of us have just gone along with it because we can't argue the case.
Like, it's a bit harsh, like. It is, like, festive. Maybe you should just put in a little bit of, like...
Lumpy,
Wookie meat.
Lumpy's festive. Alright, sorry.
The family seen in space travelling toward a bright star. They walk into it, arriving at the great Tree of Life, where many Wookiees dressed in red robes are gathered. As Chewbacca takes the stage, C-3PO and R2-D2 suddenly appear, along with Luke, Leia, and Han. Leia gives a short speech on the meaning of Life Day and sings a song in celebration to the tune of the Star Wars theme. This is where you come in, Paul, isn't it?
Was it into the theme of Star Wars?
I didn't realise till now, no, but apparently.
Alright, I'm not.
yeah.
Do you know what? We're going to risk it. We're just going to play this.
Risk it for a chocolate biscuit.
Yeah, if we get pulled off, it don't matter. Where is it? Life Day theme. I don't know what come up. Life Day song?
Life Day song.
Oh, here we go.
We celebrate a day of peace, a day of harmony,
Oh, it is to the Star Wars theme.
a day of joy we all can share. Together
Is it?
joyously.
Yeah.
A day
Yeah, I can hear it. I
that
can hear
takes us through the darkness. A day
I can't.
that
How is it anything like...
It's slowed down. It's like that time where that woman sung theme song over EastEnders.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Did you not? Who is it Ange?
What? Brian May's wife?
Yeah.
No, I never knew that.
She did it. Anyone Can Fall in Love. Can I play this? Can I get away with this?
Anyone can fall
Yeah.
in love.
Oh, little advert.
As long as you love a Wookiee. Da. How random.
I don't know if this is going to get me in trouble. I'm going to do this as well. Sod it. It doesn't matter anymore.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to play Angie.
Go for it.
Yeah, phone straight off.
Oh. So that's more like, I can hear that straight away.
Well, that's enough. If it's under 12 seconds, I think we're all right. Sorry, live song. So who sung the live song?
The son of Awesome. So at the conclusion of the ceremony, Chewbacca remembers his adventures in the previous film and promises he will somehow come back to Luke, Han, Leia, R2-D2 and C-3PO. That night, the Wookiee family sit around the feast table, celebrating the day and being back together again. The end.
That was the bit with C-3PO. Was that the really sad bit where they sort of said, "Oh, it looks lovely. I wish we had emotions to appreciate it," or something?
Yeah.
I find that bit quite sad.
I can't stand C-3PO though.
I know you're not a fan of robots.
No, I'm scared of them.
Yeah. Right. So that's it, guys. Faults.
Yeah, it was a
Car
really,
crash.
it was a great Christmas special. Came out at the right time after the first film.
I'd like to
episode
know
4.
how many people watch this.
I don't think a lot of people know this exists.
Yeah, nah. It is on IMDb and everything, though.
There you go.
Let's face it, it is terrible.
It is brutal.
There's no sugarcoating it.
Even though we're not reviewing it, like comparing it either, it is lazy Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because it is
It's-
basically they're just cashing in on the franchise name.
They just
Out
had
of
the main
10,000 people, that voted for it on IMDb, it's got a 2.3 rating out of 10.
That's too high. That's too high.
Anyone can fall in love. Yeah, so I don't know what's happened. I don't know if we reviewed this or just spoke about this or what's happened, but we've got through it. This has
It's
been
terrible. You know what? If it was half hour long, it probably would have done the trick. It was just, for me, what ruined it was
songs.
all the little random segments, like the cooking video, the bad robot, all the music and all the singing. You know what? He could have easily done what he set out to do. That's Chewie getting home in half an hour. Boba Fett, it's pretty cool. I want to be a Wookiee and watch those kind of cartoons. But yeah, I just think it was some loads of random stuff. I thought this is what it feels like to be on an acid trip.
As a Wookiee. But yeah, if you guys want to see it, it is on YouTube. It's pretty straightforward. Just search Star Wars Holiday Special, get in the festive spirit, get the family round. Enjoy Life Day. What day's Life Day, Smiler? What's the date?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Perfect. Any other faults? Anyone want to bring anything up? Or are we quite comfortable?
No,
Yeah. We watched it, everyone. We watched it.
We watched it, we lived it, we survived it. Happy Life Day, everybody. What's that thing I sent you earlier? I can get away with that, can't I? I was quite proud of that.
Done a couple of good ones.
I thought I did a couple of good ones. Not to blow my own trumpet. Oh, this is Life Day. And what have we done? Another Star Wars movie. And Luke has just come.
See you later, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye.